The orphanage stood at the edge of town, a crumbling building. Inside, a boy with no name sat on the cold wooden floor. He was different from the other children, quiet, always lost in thought. The caretakers called him Boy because no records of his birth existed. One rainy evening, a new girl arrived, Lena, with wild curls and a fierce spirit. Unlike the others, she wasn't afraid to ask questions. "Why don't you have a name?" she asked him one day. "I don't know," Boy replied, his voice barely above a whisper. Lena frowned. "Then let's find out." Together, they sneaked into the headmistress's office. Old files lined the shelves, thick with dust. Lena scanned them eagerly, while Boy stood frozen. A single folder caught his eye. He opened it. Inside, there was only one sheet of paper. A name. A name he didn't recognize. But before he could read further, the door opened. The headmistress stood there, her eyes dark with anger. "You shouldn't be here," she growled. Boy held the paper, his fingers trembling. "Who am I?" he demanded. The headmistress sighed, her expression softening. "You were left here, as a baby. No records. Except," she hesitated. "You were found with this." She handed him an old, rusted locket. Boy opened it. Inside was a tiny photograph of a woman with kind eyes. His heart ached, as if he had always known her. Lena grabbed his hand. "We'll find her," she whispered. Days turned into weeks as they searched. One evening, Lena burst into the room, breathless. "I found something." She handed him an article. A woman had gone missing years ago, leaving behind only a child. His mother. Hope bloomed in his chest. He set out to find the truth. And for the first time in his life, he wasn't just a boy with no name. He was someone. And he was ready to reclaim his story.